In today's digital age, information can spread at an incredible speed, even before the facts can be verified. The world has repeatedly witnessed how fake news or hoaxes are capable of creating panic, division, and even harming many parties. One of the latest victims of this phenomenon is Jungkook, a member of BTS, who has recently been the target of fake news that has taken the world by storm. The news that Jungkook was in a coma in hospital suddenly went viral on social media, sending BTS fans, known as ARMY, into a huge panic. The hashtag has been trending across platforms, with millions of tweets expressing anxiety, prayers, and anger. However, it did not take long for the authorities to track down the mastermind behind the spread of this false information. After intensive investigation, finally the perpetrators were arrested. How did this hoax spread so quickly? Who was the culprit behind it? And how does that impact Jungkook and BTS as a whole? This article will review in depth about the case that shook the entertainment world. On a morning that seemed ordinary for BTS fans, suddenly social media was shocked by a shocking upload. An anonymous account claimed that Jungkook had a serious accident and was in a coma in hospital. This news immediately spread like a fire in a dry meadow. Within minutes, fans began flooding social media with questions, concerns, and hopes that this news would not be true. Some less credible online media also muddied the atmosphere by spreading news without verifying. Not only in South Korea, this news has also been in the spotlight in various other countries, including the United States, Japan, Indonesia, and Brazil, countries that have the largest BTS fan base. As time went on, more and more accounts uploaded conflicting information. Some sources say that Jungkook is doing well and nothing has happened to endanger him. However, the vagueness of the information led to widespread panic. Big Hit Music, the agency that houses BTS, finally issued an official statement denying all the news that circulated. In a brief statement, Big Hit confirmed that Jungkook was in good health and had not suffered any accidents. However, the damage has already been done. Many fans already believe the fake news, causing unrest throughout the ARMY community. After this hoax news spread widely, the authorities in South Korea immediately conducted an investigation to find out who was the perpetrator behind it. Cyber police directly traced the origins of the spread of this information using advanced digital tracking technology. The investigation showed that this hoax was first uploaded by an anonymous account on an online forum. The account uses a fake identity and has several times spread misleading information about other K-pop artists. However, the authorities do not stand still. With the cooperation of social media platforms, the police finally managed to track down the real identity of the perpetrator. After an in-depth investigation, finally an individual was arrested in an apartment in Seoul. The performer, who is known to be 28 years old, turned out to be not just a disappointed fan or a whim rumor maker. It has more complex motives behind its actions, including possible financial gain and attempts to create a furor in cyberspace. During interrogation, the perpetrator admitted that he deliberately spread this fake news to get attention and increase his number of followers on social media. He realized that news about famous artists, especially BTS members, has great appeal and can attract attention in a short time. In addition, the police also found that the perpetrator had several social media accounts with thousands of followers, which are often used to spread controversial information. By spreading this hoax, he hopes to benefit from advertising and sponsors who are interested in high engagement on his accounts. However, there are other, more alarming allegations. Some reports suggest that the perpetrators may have larger agendas, such as attempts to create instability in the K-pop fan community. The issue of competition between fandoms and sabotage attempts from certain parties is also one of the speculations that arise in this case. This fake news not only affected the fans, but also Jungkook himself. Although Big Hit Music quickly clarified the situation, the pressure and stress caused by this hoax remains a serious problem. Jungkook is known as a figure who really cares about his fans. He often communicates directly with the ARMY through social media and always tries to give his best in every performance. However, hoax news like this can have a bad impact on his health, both mentally and emotionally. In addition, the impact of this fake news is also felt by other BTS members. As a group that has always supported each other, they must have felt the pressure of this incident. BTS members have experienced many issues and false rumors throughout their careers, but the hoax about someone in a coma is one of the most serious. For the ARMY community, this incident also left deep wounds. Many fans are traumatized, and it is increasingly difficult to distinguish which news is true and which is just a sensation. Hoaxes like this can damage the relationship between artists and their fans, creating mistrust that shouldn't exist. After the arrest of the offender, the authorities made sure that the case would be brought to the realm of law. In South Korea, spreading fake news that harms others is punishable by severe penalties, including large fines and imprisonment. Big Hit Music has also announced that they will take strict legal action against anyone who spreads false information or defames their artists. With this case, many parties hope that the law on fake news can be enforced more strictly. South Korea's entertainment scene is often the target of rumors and hoaxes, and decisive action is needed to prevent similar incidents in the future. This case is a reminder of how dangerous fake news is in the digital age. With just one upload, one could create a global panic and ruin one's reputation. Fans are expected to always verify information before believing it and are not easily provoked by hype on social media. Meanwhile, the entertainment industry and the authorities must work together to create a safer environment for artists and their fans. In the end, the truth will always be revealed, and the perpetrators of digital crimes will not be able to get away with it. With strong law enforcement and higher public awareness, hopefully similar cases will not be repeated in the future. As fake news circulated that Jungkook was in a coma, various speculations and concerns continued to grow. Although Big Hit Music quickly denied the news, the impact on Jungkook himself cannot be ignored. As a public figure, Jungkook is used to rumors circulating about him. However, this time hoaxes are different. This is not just speculation about his personal life or musical projects, but rather a fake news stating that he is in critical condition. This kind of news has great potential to affect the mental health of anyone, including an artist who is already experienced in dealing with media pressure. According to several close sources, Jungkook felt shocked and disappointed when he learned that his name was associated with a big lie. He couldn't understand why someone would spread such news without thinking about the impact it would have on him, his family, and the millions of fans who care about him. On several occasions, Jungkook is known as a figure who does not talk much about his personal problems. However, in a live broadcast conducted after this incident, he indirectly offended his feelings for the hoax news. He calmed his fans by saying that he was doing well and asked them not to believe unconfirmed information from official sources.